Hey guys, hope you're doing well. Eric Sue here. Today is episode number 7, Ditch Dirt Modern Aeroponic Gardening. I'm going to wait a second here for people to hop on, but welcome, welcome. Hope you guys are doing well. We're going to actually do a simulcast also to the TikTok platform as well, so let me go ahead and do that. Hey guys, hope you're doing well. I'm going to turn off this. All right, so hello TikTok world. It is almost 10:30. We're gonna wait a few seconds here for people to hop on. For those who are on TikTok, I am also streaming on YouTube. So hope everyone is doing great. All right, so we're both on, or we're on both right now. So I hope you guys are doing great. Today is October 6th, 2024, and episode number 7 of Ditch Dirt Modern Aeroponic Gardening. So excited for you guys today because the episode is more about my harvest here, as well as let me turn this on as well. So today's episode is more about this tower garden today, and I'm going to be talking about how I maintain it primarily and what you guys could expect if you guys got one as well. Okay, so let me double check here. Something's going on here. All right, we're okay here. All right, so hope you guys are doing great, and I can see some people hopping on. What is that? Phil Buckets TV. Hello, how are you? Santi, how are you? Great, and those who are on the YouTube as well. I wanted to talk, like I said, about this unit today that I have, and it's the Flex unit. If you guys wanted to go ahead and check out all these units that are on sale, go ahead to my profile link and click on the link tree, and then you'll be taken to a page that has a official link that goes to the site that has these units. Okay, and so like I said, I wanted to how I maintain this system throughout the year, what it takes, maybe how easy it is, and so you guys don't have to worry about, I think, too much about how you can keep it clean. Pretty easy to do. This unit has been going on, or at least this unit has been growing since end of July, and so it's been close to 3 months, and you can see we've been harvesting of the vegetables on here. What you're wondering or want to know what's on here right now, I've got some lettuce, I've got some bok choy, and right in this middle section here, I've got some strawberries. This is the first time actually I've grown on this unit, so it's really exciting for me and my kids to see that. Hey Jess, hope you're doing great. But I've been using this for 12. This concept growing with aeroponics, but this tower specifically has been growing for about 3 months almost. August or October 23rd will be 3 months. But right now I've got some bok choy up in here that I have to replace, and I have the seedlings ready to go right here. Isn't this amazing? This right here is about 3 weeks, a little bit over 3 weeks of growth in this seedling tray. And so, oh, hey Jess, real quick here. So we just had Ryland's 3rd birthday. We'll have to send you the photos. Rosanna's, the kids are doing great as well, but we'll have to send you the photos. Anyhow, this is a 3 weeks of growth of these seedlings. I'm actually going to transplant some of these so you guys can also see how easy it is to use. Okay, so these are going to be going in and some of these out. Like I said, lettuce for sure. You can see some of the lettuce right here. We've got some bok choy up in here. This bok choy's got to go. This one right here is probably gonna I'll harvest a little bit more, and this has got to go. And we got some more seedlings to pop. Now, as far as maintenance goes, you're probably wondering, well, how does this work with the maintenance? Super easy. Let me just start off with that. Super easy. Why is it super easy? Every piece here comes apart, and I use the base here on the bottom of the unit, fill it with water, use a solvent called citric acid, dump that citric acid in the system, in the water, kind of give it a bath, wait 2 hours, come back, it easily cleans up, and you're good to go. Okay, it is simple as that. There's no dirt to worry about. There's uh, no other super weird chemicals to worry about as well. Some water, citric acid, leave it in for 2, maybe 3 hours. It comes off. Whatever is in the system comes off. Maybe in a future episode, I'll actually take this apart and you can see um, what kind of looks like inside the system. But for the most part, when you want to clean this off, super easy. Even if there was any like calcium buildup on the outside here, easy to do. All you have to do is wipe it down with a damp cloth and it comes off. I don't see any particular overgrowth of calcium on this system today, and it's been growing for almost three months, like I said. And so it doesn't get dirty too much if it's indoors. However, you'll see on the outside, my outdoor unit is a little bit more dirt and grime because of outdoor elements. But if you ever get one of these for yourself, and I'll talk about pricing if you guys want in a second, but if you ever get one of these, it's super easy to clean. So actually, let me just get right to the super pricing real quick here. So if you guys can see, kind of bolded the numbers this time. I got back here is the Flex unit, and it costs $20. What an investment is this, right? Because for $607, once you pay it off, it's basically yours for the rest of your life, right? And the amount of produce that you guys can get from this system, this is 20 grow spots. Uh, think about how much you spend on lettuce, how much you spend on herbs, how much you spend on fruits. This can grow tomatoes, right? Over the years of time, you could get paid back your produce easily, right? And so this system is the Flex unit, 670. If you want to go all out, you want to go all the way and get the indoor lights, it's like I did, then it's going to cost a little bit more, $13.85. Okay, $13.85. It's not so bad because again, you're getting a system that you can use year round. You can teach kids how real food grows. It's one of those things about kids and learning about where their food comes from that is like transforming. I kid you not about how my kids, who are, what is it, will be three, thanks for the flowers, and will be 5 coming up, and they're 4. And what they are learning about how plants grow, how specifically they see these seedlings, okay? They want to water them. They want to take care of them. They want to be a part of the process. It's amazing to see how they are learning about their food and then eating healthy all at the same time. It's amazing. I have to teach them, if you will, about how much water to use. I have to teach them about pH, the the water acidity levels. They're learning about all of that. It's very STEM, if you will, and it's really a great experience for me to hand off that knowledge and to teach them. But even schools, by the way, if anyone's on this live or listening, if you know anyone who is a teacher, they use these in schools. There's a documentary out there. I'll have to look it up, but these schools and these kids, their lives are changed because of this system. How much of what they eat, how much of how they learn about food, how much about creating a menu, for example, using the lettuce, for example, is a great skill for kids to have when they get older. Even the specially challenged kids who are maybe a little bit slower and they need to learn life skills. They're taught how to grow food. They're taught how to harvest. They're taught how to make salads, for example. It's amazing how this tool or this tower transforms their lives as well. But I'm getting off topic a little bit. But if there's any teachers there who you know or are teachers on here, these are great systems to have in the school system for sure, for sure. So anyhow, back to this real quick here. 1385 if you want to get the system with the lights, okay, the lights here, and you can start growing immediately. They gave you the seeds, they gave you the rock wool, they give you the nutrients. It's really a great system to own. They also have the home unit here, down in here, 805. This is a smaller unit. It has 16 spots, 16 of these spots, plus 16 extra spots. You can't probably really see it. These little on the top section here. They have microgreens or baby greens, and for herbs and such like that. Great for the home. Takes up 2 by 2 square foot, and I think the smaller one is even less than that. Okay, but as far as maintaining, like I said, just go back to that topic. Maintaining this system isn't so bad. All you have to do is break it down and then use the base to fill the water. Use citric acid and clean it out. Let these columns sit to that water for about 3 hours, and you have let that happen. You just go ahead and wipe it down. Maybe a little scrub pad will help with a little bit more harder chemicals that, or not chemicals, a little bit harder stains that are on the inside. But it's not so bad. It actually cleans very easily with citric acid, which is the key. And then what else you have to worry about? That's pretty much it. That's pretty much maintaining the system. Isn't that crazy? There's no more preparing soil. There's no more removing weeds. There's no more beds you have to make sure are clean and such. So it's very clean, very modern. Okay, I'm not saying dirt is bad. I'm just saying that I feel like for me personally, I find that using this is probably the better system for me. And maybe it's for you too. Maybe it's for you. But we got the strawberries up in here, like I said, and this whole system pretty much runs on autopilot. We got the lights up in here with its own timer, and then the water in the pump also is on its own timer as well. So it just constantly runs, waters itself. It's just a great system. I can go on and on. But for those who want to check out more of these systems and these prices, just go ahead to my profile link. There's a Linktree link that you click on, and once you go there, it'll take you to the, I think at the top, and it says gardening, and click on that next link to go to the official page that shares more information about these systems. Okay, and do I want you to get one? Well, it's not my decision, but of course, I would love you to have one so we can grow together. And what better gift for if your wife is, or someone in your family who is into this stuff? What a great gift, right? Holidays are coming up, and this would be another great system to have. Start growing for the new year. For health reasons, if someone wants to start eating healthier, I mean, there's not one day that I pass by this system and I'm like, wow, I got to eat this stuff. What's better way to have that new habit than having this system actually there? So a constant reminder to go ahead and start eating healthier. My wife enjoys this. The bok choy on here, if you've never had fresh bok choy and you're wanting to experiment with that vegetable, this is a great system for that. It's also really great, speaking of types of vegetables and such, there's a whole list of things you can grow, right? A whole list, okay? And this whole list, I think extensively goes up to 160, if not correct, maybe. But you got herbs that you can grow, you got edible flowers you can grow, you got fruits and vegetables that you can grow, you got all types of chard, Swiss chard, you got leeks, you got lettuces, all varieties, mustard greens, you got your tomatoes, you got your cucumbers. If anybody likes cucumbers, I'm talking about those TikTok Logan fans. You gotta sometimes you gotta eat a whole cucumber, right? But you know what I'm talking about. Um, so cucumbers, tomatoes, all types of tomatoes, cherry tomatoes, beefsteak tomatoes. On the outside unit that we got beefsteak tomatoes. And real quick here, speaking of tomatoes, sometimes your friends who are gardening outdoors have potted soil seedlings, which means that it's not grown in these, the seedlings are not grown in this little rock wool, right? And so they have a little pot and soil growing seedlings, right? And so um, I have a friend who her grandma loves gardening and she has potted soil. I'm like, great, I'd love to have some potted soil tomatoes so I don't have to grow them. But can you take them and then transplant them into the rock wool? Yeah, absolutely. Just take the tomato plant out, brush off the extra soil that's on the roots of that plant, open up this rock wool, clamp it into the rock wool, boom, that's how my tomatoes grow actually. So almost every year I don't have to grow tomato seeds. It's really cool. And so yes, you can transfer from soil into rock wool fairly easily. Maybe one day I will show a video of me doing that, but I've got my own seedlings. I did an episode, I don't know, I think it was 1 or 2, where I showed you guys how I started the seedlings for this particular batch here. Okay. All right. Let's see. So let's get to real quick here an example of transplanting. So I'm going to take this guy up. I think you guys can see that, and let's go ahead and experience that. Okay, and I'm taking out. There you go. In real time, this is. Okay, I don't know if you guys can see that. This is the roots of this one plant. Okay, is that pretty cool? All right, so this plant right here is the bok choy, and it's probably finished growing. It's not been growing for about a week, close to 5 days. Okay, so I'm going to take it off, and this is a net clip, and all you had to do is put this rock wool right on top. Okay, so I'm going to pop this back in. Okay, and they created this net clip here most recently. It didn't come out with that when they first created the system. So this right here will actually be thrown out. Okay. However, I've got one been wanting to put back in. Which one is it? Here we go. Ugh. All right. They kind of get a little bit bunched up in here. You don't be careful. I think this is the one. I'll take one. Okay. All right. This one's pretty, well, maybe not that one. Let's take this one. It's a little bit more mature. All right, let's do this surgery here. Okay. The good and the bad of transplanting seedlings. All right, this one's pretty good too. All right, I want to really get this one out. All right. Ooh, all right. All right. So you can probably see this one right here is going pretty well. Okay, this one's probably a little bit overgrown, but you know what? Sooner than later. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and pop this guy in here. If you guys come back next week, either before we eat it or harvest it, you'll see the growth on this one. So I'm gonna pop this guy right in there real easily. Just pops in, sits on that one ledge of that, and doesn't fall through, and boom. There you go. All right. Plants are very resilient, and this guy will pop up and start growing pretty soon. Okay, probably turn into this guy here. And this is the other guy here that I'll probably switch out. There's another one on this side here. Let me just turn this guy 360 here. All right. How many of you guys are liking this so far? All right. I'm going to turn this guy a little bit here. So this guy is probably, I probably won't touch that one today, but this guy right here, I'm going to pop out. Okay. So let me just open this up so you can see what's going on. All right. So I'm going to pop this out. All right. Okay. Oh, wow. Look at that one. Okay. You know what's fun about this is like I'll do this with kids too, my kids, and they'll be like, "Whoa, look at that! Look at this root system." Okay, pretty wild, right? Pretty wild. Okay, so this has got this is the other way of this is what they originally came up with to hold the rock wool, and I'm gonna harvest this later, but I'll show you real quick here the root system here. There you go. Pretty cool, right? And so this is some real plants here, you guys. Real plants. Edible plants. All right, so I'm going to put this down over here. All right. Back in, up on top here. And do you remember I said some calcium and stuff? You could see up in here if you guys notice here. Let me just bring this closer up, you guys. Up in here. This one right here, I probably would go ahead and take a rag or something and clean that off, okay? But that does happen, okay? That does happen. It's not the worst. It's not the worst situation, okay? All right, so let me go ahead and take the other plant that I was thinking of putting in. Let's put this one in. All right, this guy's pretty cool. All right, so we're gonna put this guy in. I'll show you again how easy that is. And boom. Okay. We'll come back in a week or so. You can see back in here, I got some lettuce here that I have to really harvest. Right in here, this lettuce right here. You can see right here for my YouTube people. Down in there, gotta harvest that lettuce. Okay. But yeah, this thing is definitely growing for sure. And I see some great strawberry growth. This is a right here. And hopefully soon. They say strawberries take 90 days. We're about 2.5, 3 weeks away. We're actually getting some strawberries, hopefully. So hopefully that happens soon. Okay. Who doesn't like strawberries? I think they're pretty expensive for just a pint. Okay. All right. So we just transplanted 2. I might transplant 1 more, you guys, just for good measure. If anybody has any questions, by the way, and anyone's watching the replay and will have a question, go ahead and leave a comment, and I definitely will get back to you about it. But let's see, anything else? Okay, this is actually fairly new, this one here. So this one's just growing, starting out. I think I put that one in a few days ago. But I can definitely see some lettuce in that on this side that I definitely need to harvest and eat. Look at this bok choy leaf right here. Can you guys see that? We've been having some soup recently, and this is a great example of how large the leaves can get. Okay, and definitely eating fresh here. All right, definitely got to harvest that for sure. All right, there you go. So, So let me just summarize real quick here. The idea behind this system is so that we can grow indoors year round without soil. Okay, it is fairly easy to use, fairly easy to maintain. Like I said earlier, you just take this top off, you take these columns and separate them out. You fill the base of this system with water. Once you've done that, you go ahead and fill it up with use citric acid to soak these pieces in it. 2-3 hours. Come back and you can go ahead and clean them off. And then once you've done that, you're good to go. All right. That's basically all the maintenance that I would do. Other than if there's any buildup on the ends or the sections here, you want to go ahead and wipe it down and keep it clean. So that's all you have to worry about. The outdoor system is a little different, obviously, but because of the elements, it might get a little bit dirtier. Wash it off again, use the same method, and you should be good to go. All right. Again, once real quick here, just to give you guys a sense of what the investments would be. This system here is $670 just by itself. But then if you really want to go all out and go indoors, you take this system right here, and $1,385 is your total cost for these units. That system has a lot of extras that comes with it. Obviously, there's the lights. It comes with extra seedlings, extra rock wool. It's basically your setup once you've made the investment to start growing. Okay, and so a matter of, let's just say you order today, whatever day, in 3 to 5 days you'll get your system delivered, and within 6 to 8 weeks, somewhere in that range, you're going to be eating right off of your tower. No joke. Okay, so what a great investment. And for any of the teachers who are still listening on this replay, welcome you guys to check this system out for your schools. All right, now the episode coming up next week, episode number 8, I'll be talking about this system a little bit more, maybe harvesting and giving you a follow up on these strawberries as well. All right, and I think that's all for me that I wanted to talk about. I really appreciate everyone hanging with me and listening to Modern Aeroponic Gardening, episode number 7. And look forward to speaking to you guys again in episode number 8, Dirt Modern Aeroponic Gardening. All right, you guys. Hope you guys are great and have a great Sunday. We'll see you guys soon. Bye-bye.